Today we're going to talk about NaNoWriMo because my friend Holly sent me a NaNoWriMo survival tag kit. Did I say that right? Kit tag. Dang it. Already messed up the video. Today we're talking about NaNoWriMo. Specifically, I'm doing the NaNoWriMo survival kit tag. I think I said it right that time. This is a tag that was originally created by my friend Holly over at WriteHollyDavis on Instagram and here on YouTube. I'm going to link her video below if you want to watch the original tag, and also I'll put the questions below in case you want to copy and paste them and do this tag yourself, whether here on YouTube or somewhere else. Doesn't matter. Have fun with it. There are, let me see here, 9 questions related to NaNoWriMo, so let's jump right into it. Oh, question number 1 is a hard one. What are you working on for NaNoWriMo this year? I'm gonna be a bit of what they call a nano rebel. So in case you don't know, you don't have to do 50,000 words in November if it doesn't work for you. Like, the point of NaNoWriMo is to get yourself further along in your book, in what you're working on. So if you are in a place where you are like, I already have a book, I need to be editing it, you don't have to, you know, put everything on hold and start writing something new unless you want to. Like, it's really what works for you. I just want to put that out there because I am going to be editing first and foremost during NaNoWriMo. I'll be working on The Enchanted Crown. It is book 4 in the Stolen Kingdom series. It is a Sleeping Beauty retelling, but it's very loose. Like the other ones were loose. Let's just say that if you've ever read the original Sleeping Beauty, this one is especially loose because the original is a bit dark and awful. And so we're not going to be retelling those bits, but there's a few, you know, just hints at Sleeping Beauty. We'll leave it at that. So right now it is at, let me see here. Let me open it up. I'm gonna do a video on Microsoft Word shortly, but I am just using the zoom out feature so that you can't read anything before I show you. Let me zoom in right here. It's currently 71,789 words, and that is, today is, what is today? The 25th of October, I think, as I'm recording this. So I have been adding a little bit more every day as I edit because I'm not waiting for NaNoWriMo to get started. Like, I need to get this editing done. I'm working with beta readers. Right now I am still adding words, but I'm also deleting a lot of words because when you come to editing, you're trying to decide, do I really need this? Like, every word counts. And so it's actually more about deleting sometimes, not always, but sometimes, than it is about adding more stuff. Depends on if you're an overwriter or underwriter. And I have videos on that I'll link below, but I'm getting sidetracked. So it is the longest book so far in the series by far. It is 448 pages. It's in, I think this is the 8th draft. And so, like I said, I'm working with beta readers. By the time you see this video, I will have sent them about half of the book, and I'll still be working on editing the next half to send to them as well. And then once I get all of their feedback, I'll be using NaNoWriMo to compile it and address all of their notes and the things that they see and edit it for that, and then edit it for sending to my editor in December. So that's a lot of work, and I hesitate to even tell you about my second project because I don't know if I will be able to do it, but I definitely don't expect to write 50,000 words on my other secret project, but I do have a WIP that I've hinted at here a couple times before that I would love to draft and come back to drafting. I have like just under 10,000 words, and I would love to come back to it and keep writing it. And so I set a goal of maybe 20,000 words, maybe, but I'm not going to feel bad about myself if I can't make that because I personally can usually only do one book at a time. So even the idea of trying to focus on both books at the same time and juggle that, it's kind of overwhelming me, but I know that sometimes during NaNoWriMo, we push ourselves and there's this writing energy and the accountability is so high and strong and everyone's just all in, you know, going for it. So I personally think that whenever possible, it can really help to kind of harness that energy and excitement and just run with it as much as you can. And then also give yourself grace when you're just like, I have hit my limit. So it's really about trying to make sure I know myself well enough to know if I'm getting too close to burnout, I'm gonna stop. But if I'm having a blast and it's, you know, energizing, I'm gonna go for it. That was a long answer. Number 2, what apps do you use to help you write and stay motivated? I don't really know what you mean by apps. So if you mean like the Nano website, I am not really using the website as much lately. I like trackers, but I like to do sometimes Pacemaker. I have a video on that. If you want to check it out, I'll link it below. And then also I personally really like to use my bullet journal. So I've shown you guys my tracker before. I'm a notebooks person all the way. So having it in my bullet journal and being able to go and track it there every day is probably my favorite. That's it. Like, I don't really have any other apps, I don't think. Okay, so number 3, where do you like to write and what's your favorite writing spot? I have this gorgeous office that I'm in, but I don't really do the writing in here. I really like to sit on my couch. I have this spot that is literally like, it's got my butt imprint because I sit there so much. And my favorite thing to do, which this might be going ahead a bit, is to write really late at night. Like, I'm talking between 11 and 2 a.m. usually. And I like to light a candle and sit in the dark. Like, my phone is done for the night. I have no distractions. There's no people. There's nothing going on. It's just darkness, me and my laptop, and I like to write like that. Oh, see, I answered the next question. Number 4 is, what are your writing space must-haves? I don't have to have a candle, but I like it because it kind of sets the mood. And I have a video all about like writing routines and how like you can train your brain to sort of like get in the zone for writing super fast. So I actually have a whole NaNoWriMo playlist. I don't know why I didn't mention it already, but I'll link my whole NaNoWriMo playlist below in case you want more fun stuff to watch to inspire you during NaNoWriMo. But let's keep going. Number 5 is what we're on right now. What are your favorite drinks and snacks to have when writing? This is another one where I try not to have a habit, because one year during NaNoWriMo, I had ice cream every time. And you can imagine how that went. And once it's a habit, your brain is like, well, I need this. And I'm like, well, no, you don't need this. And the brain is like, yeah, I do. So you don't really want to form habits unless it's like a good one. Let's just throw that out there. But I do have, hold on. I do have this guy, which I usually fill up, and I try to drink a lot of water. So my way to make myself drink water is actually to put those little drink mixes into it just to make it taste better. I try to do healthier ones if I can. And I drink a lot of water. And then now we have, if you've seen the care package video, the reveal, I can now put it in this guy. And also we do like to drink a lot of tea and hot chocolate, so I'll be using this quite a bit. Number 6 is, what are your favorite writing distractions? Oh my gosh. My phone is the biggest distraction by far. So when I'm really trying to get in the zone, I will literally put it in a different room, specifically Instagram. I just like scrolling through Instagram. It's a problem. And then of course Penny, because she likes to play laser as often as possible. And so every so often we'll take little breaks to play so that she gets some exercise throughout the day. And I should probably get some exercise too, but that's a whole other thing. What was the question? Oh, distractions. I'm distracted about the distraction question. It's really the phone, guys. It's just being real with you. I have such an issue with picking up my phone whenever I'm writing. So honestly, just the most helpful thing to me, and the thing that I need to do more often, is to literally remove it so that I can't just reach out and pick it up. Like, even if it's out of reach, that helps. Number 7 is, what are your favorite ways to get back on track? All right, I hope this encourages someone, because I am pretty much always behind in NaNoWriMo, like always. Always, always, always. And the funny thing is, like, the way that their website is set up, even if you meet your goal, and usually I would meet my goal around midnight-ish, because again, I'm a late night writer, then it resets at midnight to the next day, and you're like, oh, I'm behind again. Even if it's just that day's word count, you know what I mean? So getting back on track is tricky because it doesn't last very long. So I actually would change this to favorite ways to get ahead, and that is to write multiple times a day. So it helps to not like have your big goal and think I have to do this all at once. It helps to like write in little chunks, because you'd be amazed how you can write just a couple hundred words here, couple hundred words here, couple hundred words here, and throughout the day maybe like 4 different writing sessions if you have time. Like, early when you first wake up, over the lunch hour, when you get home from work, and then maybe late at night before bed or something. Like, depends on you, of course, and what works for you. But even if you're able to sprint a couple times, it adds up, and so you can actually get ahead. I hope that makes sense. I mean, it's still NaNoWriMo, guys. It's still a massive, massive goal, so don't feel bad if you fall behind. Like, don't feel bad. But I do think it helps to, when you happen to have time, like maybe on the weekend or something, to get a little bit ahead, because it just feels so good when you're ahead. I've only ever had one NaNoWriMo out of like the 5 that I've done, plus all the camp nanos, where I was ahead, but that one felt really good. Number 8, what are your writing rewards and milestones? Shoot, I should have thought through this one. I'm gonna say, okay, I'm sitting weird, sorry guys. I'm like half on camera and half off. Okay, first of all, I hate cooking. I hate cooking with a passion. So when I reach smaller goals, I'm gonna say that we're gonna go out to dinner, because I just won't cook. And so we'll go out to dinner. And then for bigger goals, let's see here. I really need new clothes. I keep telling myself that I'm just going to lose weight and then I'll get new clothes. But at this point, I just need to just get some new clothes. I just need to be like, okay, you can work on losing weight and getting healthier, but also just get some dang clothes, because yeah, I have like 1 pair of pants, and yeah, and I live in yoga pants. It's not like we go anywhere though, so yoga pants work. I have rewards in the November digital care package, but I can't remember what I wrote down. Oh, I remember. I want a day off. I want to have a guilt-free, maybe even more than 1 day. Like, okay, when I hit the midpoint, which is probably around when you actually see this video, if I'm able to get everything to my beta readers in time, I want a full day off, guilt-free, to just read a book and relax. And then at the end of it all, when I have finished sending to my beta readers, I want to take 2 full days off. Like, just again, guilt-free. I know that sounds like nothing, but you guys, trust me, it's so nice. It's hard when you're an entrepreneur or an authorpreneur or whatever you want to call it. Whatever it is that my title would be, I don't know. For all the things that I do. But when you're constantly working on a project and there's always something you could be doing, usually you just keep working. And so I would love to just relax and guilt-free. Again, just take some days off. All right, last but not least, number 9 says tag 3 friends to do this tag. And so, oh gosh, I actually want to open this up to all of you guys watching, because I know that sometimes like there's a tag that I want to do and I'm like, oh, they didn't tag me. So consider this yourself tagged. You should do this video if you want to do it. I hope that you enjoy it. If you want to go check out Holly's video, again, I'll link it below, as well as my NaNoWriMo playlist, all the other videos that I mentioned. And gosh, I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm nervous about NaNoWriMo. Like, I'm nervous that I'm going to be pushing myself too much. So let me know if you guys are participating in the comments below, or if you're taking this year off, or if it's your first time ever. That'd be really fun to know. Let's do this. NaNoWriMo is going to be amazing. By the time you see this video, we're probably in it, which is blowing my mind a little bit. So if you want to, come follow me on Instagram. I'll put it right here so you can come follow along. I'll try to keep you guys updated as I go and what I'm working on and what changes. I'll be using this WIP tracker over on Instagram every day that I write, just to keep things updated, and it's a good accountability thing. So if you want to also have an accountability tracker of sorts, you can definitely share that to your Instagram if you want to. I will have it over again on my Instagram if you want to grab that. Oh, in case it isn't obvious, I probably should say that this tracker, as well as a few other trackers and memes and other goodies, are all in the care package that I made for November that's over on my website, the digital one. So if you want that, it'll stay up through the end of November, and it's on my website, but in case you don't know, it's with all the other links. They all live below. So anyway, I think that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye. Let's do this. We've got this. Do we have it? Do we have it? We have it. We've got this. Come on. Come on. Say with me. We've got this. We've got this. Okay. All right. I need to stop. The lighting is so much better this close. Should I film a video like this sometime? Here is the NaNoWriMo survival kit tag. No, that's creepy. No, I'm not gonna do that.